Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Stand Back and Talk. I'm your host, MTV HKK. With me is the former DCA Celestial Champion, the former and possibly soon-to-be two-time TPGW Euro-American Champion, and the man who will face Smokey for the #1 contender spot for the VWU World Championship at Prestige. Ladies and gentlemen, Malik Brown. How you doing, Malik?
Oh, well, I got a big smile on my face right now, so pretty good.
Oh, what? Why the smile, if I may ask?
Why the smile? Well, I saw the last episode of this, your little show, and Smokey sits there and he issues me that challenge at VWU. So now I get to face a guy who not only did I watch, I've commentated his matches before. The one guy that gave me a chance when everybody else wouldn't, bother to do it. The man who I can safely say was the reason my career even got to where it was now. And now I get to face him. I get to have that match I've wanted 7 years ago. So I'm pretty happy right now.
Indeed, and what an opportunity it's going to give, because the winner of that match, whoever the world champion is, whoever it is, Kevin Cash, Zeus Alexander, whoever wins out of the two Battle Royal winners, will either face you or Smokey in the main event of the next VWU event, whenever that may be or whatever it may be.
Hey, you know what? That's good, because I've been venting for the last few weeks of how I feel that I wasn't even a part of the show. And now, hey, you know what? I finally got it.
Now you're probably in one of the three marquee moments of the show. I mean, you want to talk about, not only are there going to be 16 different leagues, or 16 different competitors, 2 from 8 different leagues, vying for that world championship, but the #1 contender spot in what is honestly going to be a once-in-a-lifetime match. We throw around that term a lot in virtual wrestling, once in a lifetime, but at the end of the day, you have to remember that Malik Brown versus Smokey, that first clash, that clash that's going to be at Prestige, it doesn't matter if it's rematched in the future, it doesn't matter. This moment, this match, this moment in time when you two are staring at each other in the ring for the very first time will be a once-in-a-lifetime moment.
It will. It will, and trust me, that's been going on in my head for the last few days now.
I mean, Malik, your career has now gotten to the point where you are 100% considered an icon, a legend of virtual wrestling, just like when you beat CJ at Revolution 3. And at the end of the day, the next question coming up is, after you fight Smokey, you're going straight to TPGW Apocalypse, where you're going to face Zaya Steele and Soul Reaper inside Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, and you know what? No offense to Soul Reaper, and no offense to Zahaya, but I said it before, I'm the hardest working man in virtual wrestling, and I don't say that just to put it on a t-shirt or use it as a catchphrase. I really am. I am probably the only guy you'll ever see that has more heart than anybody in this ring, and I will bleed until I can't bleed no more. And Zahaya, I said it before with Zahaya, as much as he's an up-and-comer and as great as he is, I don't think he really wants it. I don't think he really can put somebody down when the moment is needed. You know what I mean? I mean, hell, he had a match with Dante, and he couldn't even put Dante down. So if he couldn't put my little brother down, what the hell is he going to have a chance with me?
Oh, that's a good point.
I mean, or can we not remember Zahaya still became Euro American champion because of CJ Hawkins.
Originally, yes, and it was due to the smoke that he lost that title, and due to VPAC, he regained it. And at the end of the day, he finally did get a successful, clean defense against George Alpine at Resurrection.
You're right, maybe he did, but did he ever beat me?
He did not.
Exactly. He hasn't beaten me for the belt. He can go out there and he can defend that belt against everybody else, and he can count up those wins or he can count up those losses. But as far as I'm concerned, he is just a guy holding on to someone else's property, and that property is mine. And so Reaper, he's just an extra add-on bonus to the millions of other guys in the back that wants an opportunity. And hell, he finally gets the opportunity because somewhere he finally decided to just think for one moment, and he decided to take what he wanted. Unfortunately, he's not going to be as successful as he thinks he is, and Zahaya is going to lose his belt.
We'll certainly find out how that match is going to go. But, to close out this interview, a simple question has to be asked. What type of a message do you have for Smokey and whoever the world champion is going to be at Prestige?
For whoever the world champion may be, I want you to know that when you go into that ring and you look right in front of you, you're not going to just see an ordinary man. You are going to see hell, fire, brimstone, and fury staring right back at your eyes, ready to take something that he's been starving for a long time. And that is legitimacy. That is legacy. And I will do everything in my power to capture legacy. And as for Smokey, brother, I love you. But this is going to be a war you're not going to win. You have to damn near kill me to beat me, and you know that. But the question is, when I'm down and I'm dragging myself to you with only a pinky, will you be able to finish the job? That's all I'm going to ask.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on Stand Back and Talk. Prestige will be the week after WrestleMania, let's not forget. Malik Brown versus Smokey, one of the 3 huge matchups that are going to happen, which there are still plenty of huge matches left to come. Along with Duncan Vermill versus Skeletor, Nadi versus Akira, and of course, the crowning of the first ever Virtual Wrestling United World Champion. See you guys next time.